How are you doing there, boys? Good afternoon. So, I had my results back from the doctor, and they just say all my blood's normal. And I've just to keep taking my heart tablets for the next few months and see what happens. So maybe I'll be alive for a wee bit longer, eh? Right, today's quest in Magic the Gathering is to play blue-black, which seems an opportunity to play something in Dimir. And the best deck in Dimir right now is Rogues. However, and I know you've heard me say it before, I am still a free-to-play player. Still got the 13 rares, 9 mythic rares. I won't be using these cards, I'm saving them for the next set. So this is what I already have. I've had to make some changes, get rid of one of one mind. Brought in I think it was a Blood Chief's Thirst I brought in instead of it. I also had to kind of fudge my mana base. Originally it should have 4 temples and 4 triomes. I don't own 4 temples, 4 triomes, so I've just split the 4 cards between islands and swamps. So the mana might be a bit funky. It's the Lurus version. It does seem like it's a reasonably strong deck. Hopefully the mana doesn't beat me up too much. But we'll play in the play queue first, so I can practice some. I'm actually surprised how few mythic rares and rares I suppose I get 3 here. The Rogues deck has, so this is uncommon, common, common, uncommon. 3 mythic rares. Uncommon, uncommon, uncommon. It's kind of like I guess you get 4 rares here. It was very close to being a budget deck, you know? Very, very close. Which is pretty impressive for such a strong deck. But let's have a go at Rogues. I'm currently at Plat 1 in ranked solo queue, in best of 1 standard, should I say. Okay, well, we have an island start. Let's do it. Up against Prime X. Obviously sponsored by Amazon Prime. Can't believe I'm up against such a high budget player. He's having a wee think. So I don't know how I feel about the old blood work. Is that good news? Is it bad news? It'd be nicer. I kind of hoped it'd say it's your thyroid or it's your liver, it's your bones, there's something up with you. And here's how we treat it, and then it's done. Instead it's just, I guess I get really, really high heart rate for no reason. I'll just keep training, keep cutting out alcohol, keep cutting out caffeine. That's what I've been doing, so hopefully that will sort us out. Though I had a couple of drinks last night. Well, not too many, just a couple of gins. Was watching The Expanse with my Serbian friends. It was good. Well, some Americans as well, but my Serbian mate, Prostagma. So it was good fun. I don't usually watch too much sci-fi, so it was interesting. Something a little bit different. I don't know if we're having a connection issue here from my opponent, but I'm in no hurry, so it's fine. I'm going to try and keep an eye on my camera this time. I've got my other screen's my phone, you know, so I'm going to keep an eye to make sure that my camera doesn't break this time. Broke last time. I mean, unplugging it and plugging it back in seemed to fix it. So yeah, my opponent's having a bit of a connection issue, that's a shame. It's just a player queue, but I also want my 4 wins, so I'll chill. Interesting to try a new deck. I don't think I can take it into ranked just because I don't have the correct mana base for it. Which might seem like it doesn't matter, but I suspect it really does. So do we play Tempo this turn? Because we can play Ruin Crab and land next turn. It wouldn't make a difference. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we need more land. We've got our mana base sorted. But next turn we can play Ruin Crab, Swamp, and hold up Thieves Guild. Could be a very long game here if the opponent's having connection issues, but we can chill. Mono red. Fabled Passage is good for Crab. Maybe that was a consideration before I put this Fabled Passage to the bottom. course that would have meant that I had 6 lands in a row, which doesn't seem very good. So you get mono red with Scorching and Soulseer, so mono red burn, potentially. Thieves Guild's a flash card, so I can do it on their turn if necessary. And I will. This becomes cheaper because I'll have a human and a non-human. So next turn I can cast this for 1, which is pretty good. 1 mana for 2 cards is pretty excellent, let's be honest. Opponent's having a think. You'll find that a lot of the decks that I build, I'll make a slight change to depending on my mana requirements. So this turn, do I play? I think I play an island and buy the Lurus. I think that's strong. I also think Ruin Crab's one of the strongest cards in the format. So next turn I could play Fabled Passage, crack Fabled Passage, mill 6 that way, play the Lurus. And this is actually another thing I can do. So, and it's instant, so I could play it on their turn as well. Another black, I suppose. I could play it up 1 mind, or I can hold open. I could play Lurus and play Thieves Guild, but I suspect I don't have to. Opponent hasn't made a play yet. He's down to 35 cards. I don't have too much interaction myself as Tobrin. I'll play Into the Story. Kind of a whiff, to be honest. Costs 3 less. Play Fabled Passage. Got blue this time. Do I play Thieves Guild of 1 mind, look for a removal spell? It's probably the right option, isn't it? I could also play 3 less to cast. So it'll be X 4 to take over this. 1, 2, 3. 3 less to cast. I think I can do this. Sweet. Okay, mill him some more. First rogue game's going pretty well. I'm not certain if I should be prioritising blue or black. Let's see if we can draw a removal spell. We cannot. We can flash these in. Suppose I could attack with Thieves Guild. I'm going to dedicate myself to the mill plan. So I've got 2 Soaring Thought Thieves I can flash in. I could have flashed in there and made her stronger. Might have been the option. Dwarf Noble. A dwarf's grudge runs deeper than a mountain's roots. Kills one and he dies. Play Lurus, play Crab. Yeah, quite like that. To an island. Play Oblong Mine, should I say. Now do a hold open Drowning Luck to counter his next spell. I guess I could. The other option is to play Sword and Thought Thief and attack with these two. It would mill 6 cards. So it's an extra 2 cards. An extra 4 cards. Because these two are here anyway. I guess that actually is kind of impactful. That's 2. These two attack. These two proc, that's 4. Okay. That's a strong position to be in with the opponent having 5 cards left. Next turn, play Ruin Crab, play Clearwater, and we win. Seems like a strong deck, to be honest. Seems like a strong deck. Also quite budget for those of you that, like myself, that are fairly free to play. I think the lands are quite expensive. Getting rare lands and triomes, so that'll be like 8 rares just on lands, but lands are the most important rares since you can play them across multiple decks. Certainly this game went well versus Mono Red. I do think you had quite a slow start though. Mono Red should beat Rogues in general. So if I didn't have this card, she wouldn't have milled 2, so you'd have +2, +4, so you would have been sitting on 9 cards. Play Ruin Crab. That takes him down to 3, and then I still play Storm Thought Thief in the next turn, takes him down to 1. Yeah, I made the right decision playing that this turn. Never noticed a wee guy beside Lurus before. I always thought Lurus was a bloke, but maybe it's a lassie cat. As you can see, I'm well wrapped up again. It's quite cold today. So we got a blanket and a hot water bottle again. Try and keep my hands warm. Once we're done with our 4 wins recording this video, I will take a look at... Okay. That's him milled. Gotta respect attacking with the crab. So milled him and killed him. Ah well. I've become everything I hate. Everyone hates rogues. Didn't really notice the mana that particular game, which is nice. Probably not going to be taking this into rank though. But certainly it does seem like rogues always have the answer, even when I'm playing them. Up against Barafa, or B-Rafa. Not exactly a dream start. Opponent goes first. I think we take the mulligan. Keep 6, get rid of one of these. Yep, I don't mind the Thieves Guild. I think it's correct not to play Ruin Crab turn 1. There's no reason not to play Fabled Passage. Guess we'll get more black mana. So Orzhov Clerics, another decent budget deck. Luminar's good. They just stack that to a 4-4. 3-3 was all you needed. I actually disagree with that second counter. I think you got a wee bit greedy there. So, play this. And then we can flash in Thieves Guild, Soren Thought Thief. Soren Thought Thief kills the Archfiends, potentially. He's at 9 cards, so everything's strong now. Okay, gains a life, gains +1. This is only legal in standard best of 1, can't play that in best of 3. The ordering matters, so I need to play Thieves Guild first. Thieves Guild trades with Cleric. Just because you want the extra mill from playing another rogue. Thought Thief ambushes the Archfiends. Nice. I thought he may have the Malika Rebirth to bring back the Archfiends, but apparently not. We'll play Fabled Passage. Can't Fabled Passage, get an extra blue. Just so we have 3 blue for low mage. So we could cast this just now and take Luminarch, which may be the option, and start buffing our Thought Thief. What's 2? Luminarch's the kind of creature you have to kill, so the opponent's in a tricky situation. Low Mage Domination is such a good card as well, especially in a mill deck. Dire Tactics. Okay. Oh, there's the removal spell. No blocks. Do I buy the Lurus, or do I hold open into the story? I think I hold open into the story. If I play into the story now, is there any reason to play it on their turn? Guess we can play it now. Refilled my hand, why not? I've got Thieves Guild all ready to ambush the Hallowed. Okay. I'll give up the Ruin Crab, of course. That's fine. Buy the Lurus. Play Soren Thought Thief. How close are we? 20. Do I hold up Heartless Act to kill the next thing? I suppose this mill's an extra 2 cards. And does extra damage as well. And I can play this to hold open Merfolk Windrobber. Does seem the more mana efficient play. I have to admit, this deck does seem pretty good in the old play queue at least. Maybe playing rogues in play queue is my new hobby. Haven't really noticed the mana being affected by the lack of triomes and such like. If anything, the lack of tap lands has been pretty okay. Triomes can be handy for cycling, particularly when it stalls out into the late game. Cling to dust. Opponent scoops. Should I just play rogues? Is that the answer? Just play what I hate? Just play counter magic? Already almost finished the quest. 2 more wins for today. Could be an extra 4 straight wins, 25-minute video kind of day. Though I would say I feel I haven't been editing my videos too much. I think it's okay to just put up stream So it's just a stream video for content. And opponent goes first. I've got card draw, one removal spell, one rogue. I think we can do better than this though. I'd say this is a mulligan. Although technically we do have a turn 1 play. And we get card draw to get out of it. Maybe I should keep this. With mono red I have a -1 system, where if there's one thing wrong with the hand I'm okay with it, but if there's two, I'm mulligan. The one thing wrong with this hand is that I don't have a 2-drop. We have card draw, we have removal. I'm talking myself into it, but maybe it is in fact a keep. Much slower mill, admittedly. If we draw the crab, we can play this on turn 2. Oh, it's merfolk, so if we draw any rogue, sorry, I apologise, any human, you can play this on turn 2. So we played this turn 1 and then played Thieves Guild and Thosser for 1 mana. We can then play this for 1 mana and draw 2 cards, which is pretty good. Suppose we have 4 cards in the deck that would do it. I think we'll keep, and we'll see. Potentially it's a risky keep. We're up against a mutate deck, so this is going to be fantastic. Like, unbelievably good. Do I want a counter? I suppose it's a good turn 3 play. And I'm going to have to turn this into a grind against mutate anyway. Weirdly, I want them to mutate quite a lot onto Sneak Attack. These aren't really mutate colours, which is a bit unusual. This is a flash, it's not. Boot Nipper's a classic. I was holding off on Blood Chief's Dust because I want them to do this. Hey. I guess we'll trade here. Because why wouldn't we? That seems very good against this as well. But I think it's quite important that I... What's the expense? It's 4 mana, so I can't cast Kill this yet, till next turn. In which case, do I hold up didn't say please? Or do I cast of one mind and draw cards? I think we'll hold up didn't say please. This is me trying to stabilise versus a mutate deck. That's fine. Quite an expensive card. So we play this as black so we can kick this. Okay, hopefully that's us stabilised. We need 1 more card in hand. It's a sorcery speed spell. I think we should cast it. Okay. Nice. Got the land drop, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Rogues have so much. If I attack with this next turn, low mage becomes very strong. I wonder if the opponent realises he's got 7. Are they willing to kill a 1/1/1 mana? Get a removal spell in it? Rogue gets so much, this deck's unfair. Opponent now is 8, so I can sacrifice my Merfolk Wind Robber to draw a card. I don't have anything here to bring back with Agadeems. Suppose I have to play this, but I can hold it there. I can buy the Lurrus. Sure. Is there any reason to not cast of one mind this turn? suppose we need the card draw, so why not another black, I suppose. I've got 3 blue, 4 blue already. Bit expensive for card draw, but it's fine. And I can sacrifice this for free, so they don't really have removal for it. They may be playing Pouncing Great Shark as a counter, but I'm in no hurry. I'm the rogue deck, as ever. So if they want to just stare at each other, we can continue to stare. I've got a lot of card draw after all. Kind of what I expected to play. So now I could play Lurrus as well. I suspect he has removal spell though. If I play Lurrus, I play a Merfolk Wind Robber. It's not very good. This is instant. This is sorcery. Can I play this as a land? I cannot have played my land already. I think these end turn pass. They play something, we remove it with Heartless Act. I've never seen this card. Ooh, really, really nice. So a lot more appears. Let's flash, cast this, remove it. Sure. Not exactly drawing my rush cards, but I suppose it's fine. So this is a 6 mana. So I need 3 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So I could actually take this over next turn, which would be pretty funny. Suppose that might be a better option. Gain myself a 7/7. Do I counter this? Nah. Since I know that's his entire hand. Plays an Arbit Nipper. We should probably go lifelink. I don't know why he's focused on Death Touch. I don't have big creatures. Okay. I guess I do no attacks. So I can trade it with the Boot Nipper. I imagine these 3 spells are removal spells. Long, grindy, big think games. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card, and it's a 1/1 flyer. Do I drown in the lock? This 1/1? Do I care? I'm gonna say I don't care. I'm gonna let it go down. Just seems like a really bad card. Okay. So we get Thieves Guild to flash. We can play Lurrus, play a Wind Robber, and flash in Thieves Guild, which would be fine, I suppose. Do I really only have the 1 Wind Robber? Oh, I must have exiled it last time. So he has removal spell, and these 2 cards I'd assume. He has blue-black, Heartless Act, something along those lines. We can trade Wind Robber for the Tomb Raider. I'd like to display the Lockmere, and then have me take over it with Low Mage. No, obviously trade. Next turn I can bring it back with Lurrus anyway. Massacre Worm. No, thank you. Does he also have Drown the Luck? He does not. I'd rather have my Lurus. Okay, stern dismissal. I shouldn't laugh, it's just it's playing strange cards. Play Thieves Guild, and then play Merfolk so we can mill 2 more. I know he runs Massacre Worm, so Massacre Worm would be a bit of a disaster for me. But I suppose we could take it over with Low Mage, etc. I could also bring Lurus back with Agadeems. Alrighty. So this should cost me 3 mana, because you get 3 less. So 6 mana in total, should I say. I even feel bad for my opponent when I'm playing this. Why can't I take this? Mana cost X. 4, 6. Why is it? Oh, did I just press? Oh, press 6 like this. Yeah. I'm silly. Yeah, 6 mana total. Yeah. See, I feel sad for my opponent when I'm playing this game. I'm like, what is this? Like, Rogues just seems such a brutal game style, should I say, compared to any other gameplay. Alright. I suppose I just attack with all. Like it feels like the opponent doesn't have. Either they just win, or they don't do anything. Put a +1 counter and lifelink. Okay. Opponent scoops. I feel sad for playing Rogues now. It feels brutal for the opponent, just like it feels brutal for myself. But that's Magic. Hopefully in the new set they won't be as strong. We got one more win, so I guess we'll play one more game Budget Rogues. See if we can get the 400% win rate. Maybe this is the way to grind out wins. Mono red does feel faster, mind, but who knows. Combo decks focus on finding and casting spells. Surely every deck focuses on casting spells that produce powerful effects. Like every deck, well, every competitive deck seems to have synergy. Spicy chicken. This looks like it's a mulligan to me. Okay, not great. I guess we should get rid of the mulligan again. Suppose we could turn to interaction. I'm going to need to get card advantage here. Let's see the scry. Hopefully we can get. I don't think I need better than mana. I kept into the story and I've won mine because I'll need card advantage. I'll need to draw cards if I'm gonna. It's a bit of a shame. Suppose I can kill whatever they play. But I'm going to win this game. I'll need to play card advantage spells, so I'll need to draw cards. Mr. Spicy Chicken is having a wee think. Should I go get myself a glass of water? That's what I usually do. I know I'm on stream. Maybe I should have kept that lance. Guess we'll go another blue. Did I play it this turn? Don't want to hold a Heartless Act. I guess he's not played anything yet. Sweet. So he's on an 8-turn clock with Merfolk Wind Robber attacking before I can cast my Into the Story. Absolute bargain. Alright, so he's it's not Jund, it's something else. Play Ruin Crab. Play Swamp. Knock the opponent 3. He's gonna exile non-creature, non-land card. So I guess we play this just to draw more. Alrighty, well we're not missing land drops. We'll probably take Into the Story. Might take Little Mages depending if he's sitting on a big creature. I'd expect Into the Story. Yeah. Get rid of card advantage, I understand. Then he exiles my graveyard, which is good against Lurrus. He's still not really doing anything though. Okay, Heartless Act. Guess we just play another Swamp. Idle Lurrus. You can flash this in on his turn. I don't know what this colour combination is. I should try and learn the names of the 3 colour combos. This is Dimir. It's not Grixis, is it? Okay. Seems like he's running a very removal orientated deck. I can actually hard cast Into the Story, and I guess I will. So Ruin Crab, Fable Passage. Double Ruin Crab, Fable Passage. No 6. So he does play creatures in Elder Gargaroth. What a creature! And Skyclave Apparition. Was automating? Eerie automating, destroy. Oh, that's pretty good. Versus a mill deck. Pretty darn good. I could play Lurrus and Sorin, but I think I'd rather keep it for. Okay, I think I'd rather keep it for refilling my board once he sweeps. Could have Extinction Event. Odd would be pretty good. Plays Mythos, that's fine. Wants to burn a removal spell, kind of after he's been milled. Maybe he's holding on to an Eerie Domination, Eerie Ultimatum. He is. And I don't have a counter spell for it. But I do have Low Mage Domination, so could be okay. Let's see if I can win it. So you get Legion, Basri's, Elspeth, Skyclave, Elder. That's what you have. This one might be the loss, boys. I don't think we're winning this one. So what would we take? We take Gargaroth, I suppose. So, low mage Gargaroth. Okay. Do a Heartless Act, anyone? Guess I could Heartless Act Badgery. Heartless Act Badgery, Blood Chief Thirst. Legion. Alrighto. So I can also drown the lock, Legion. I think we definitely low mage first though. It's 5 mana. Take Elder. Play Pathway. Guess you play it on black. So I could kick this and kill Legion Angel. Or I can hold open drown the lock, and I guess that's a better option into the story as well. Alrighto. Us with Conquer's Death will get something back. I guess you can take into the story or drown. Okay. In which case I'll just cast this. And every time Elder Gargaroth I can create a 3/3, which is what I'll do. Elspeth brings back Badgery's next turn? Yeah, it has to be Badgery. Conquers his own Elder Gargaroth. Alrighty. I have Blood Chief's Thirst for killing Legion Angel. I have plenty of removal in here. Should be okay. Gonna spam me with Legion Angels. It's fair. Kill Legion Angel. Do I play Lurus and then play 1, 2, 3? I wouldn't have enough. So what are my options then? Play Lurus. Nah. Must be Thieves Guild. Into Merfolk. That'll be another 6 gone as well. Oh, Jamo's a rat in here. It's good versus rogues. Exiles my graveyard, which is good versus Lurus. Don't really think I bring back his Ruin Crabs though, so I guess it's fine. Can't return Elder, has to be Badgery. Oh, another Skyclave, okay. Who does Skyclave target? Alright. I sacrificed Merfolk after blocking the Angel. See how we get on. The opponent certainly played a lot of strong cards. And I'm starting to run on empty here. I suspect this is a loss. That certainly looks bad as well. Let's see what we draw. Low mage domination. Take the chain whip. It's a 1 mana, so it's very, very affordable. Play Lurus. Play Thieves. To hold on to my swamp. I guess so. Not over yet. I mean, it's pretty close to being over, to be fair. But it's not completely finished. Badgery, put that on Legion Angel so Legion Angel can kill Web. Oh, I think that's a mistake. Oh, okay, he's not put it on yet. Yeah, he puts on Legion Angel. That's fine. Legion Angel attacks, dies to Web Arachnia. He can bring Web Arachnia back. But that's okay, since my plan's to mill these last 15 cards. Elspeth on the Lurus. Bit of a shame. So he's had 3 Elspeths. Despite me milling so many cards. He's down to his last 15. The game's not over. So this has to trade here, and I guess this has to trade here. And then we can see what we can do. Sadly we can't Agadeems the Lurus like we intended. I expected him to remove, but I didn't think he would. So we are in a bit of trouble. I can Agadeems and bring these 2 back. Oh, it's different. Maybe I can't. Might just be the Game Boys. Heartless Act. Kills the Legion Angel. Agadeem to bring one of these back. Still get hit for 6. Yeah, I'm afraid that's that. The first defeat is Rogues. The game went on for a while. I feel my starting hand was pretty poor. I did mulligan, I remember. I'm gonna go get myself a glass of water. Should be back shortly. I don't mind it. I'm recording just now. Right, let's get our final win of the day. And then we can grind some ranked. Try and get myself closer to diamond. Achieve that diamond dream. We're up against Sky. Okay. Can play this as a land, play this as a land. We'll have removal. It's not ideal. A 2-land start. Do I play 3 life so I can play the Thieves? Guess so. Better to have momentum. I'm happy for him to spend his turn removing a 1 mana card. Okay. Mystical Dispute. Should have expected it. Why would you not run Mystical Dispute in a... I guess we'll go for it again. Maybe his 2. He's a counter gamer, but we need to get them out somehow. That's fine. Sadly I've missed my land here. And I've missed my counters. Still missed my land. Alright up. So it's going to be a 4 mana card. So I can definitely counter it with Drown the Lock. Lock's good versus Rogues. Got Ruin Crab but no land to play with it. Okay. Sadly, I'm probably losing this one as well, just from getting mana screwed. Oh, get sneeze. Part of the game does happen. I chose to keep a 2 mana card. Bless me, I chose to keep a 2 mana hand, should I say. The opponent's way ahead in mana. Alrighto. How many more skill disputes do you have in your first 5? Yeah. Don't need low mages. Almost here on this one. 3 less to cast if the opponent has 7. 4 mana card, bring it 1 more land. Charix, a Rage Nile, you never see it. And we don't draw land. Okay. What? Why can I not kill this? Why am I paying 4? 2 more to cast. Oh, Jesus. I need another land to kill this as well. Did not read this bit of text before. Never came up. If I can get this land, this game's still winnable, by the way. But I need a land. The opponent is 3 mana ahead of me. There we are. We got a land, boys. If I kill the Charix, or do I draw cards and take over the Charix? Do I care about getting hit for 3? I don't think I do. Should I cast this on their turn though? Alrighto, nice. We can get rid of I guess we get rid of Off One Mind. Then again I do need some more land draw. I'll get rid of the island. Even though I need land. So get me up to 5. Midnight Clock come through and they're back to full steam. Alrighty. So I'll bring back these 2 for 2 of this. I think we're playing Crab, Fable Passage. Guess put down another blue. So I could counter this and keep my crab alive. Do I want to fight this? Okay, Essence Scatter for the next creature, but then how would I get rid of this with this, I suppose? Okay. Why did I get rid of the one that he bought? Oh. Discarded a card, did he discard? The fox thing? Where'd it go? Put a card at the bottom of your library. So that's the fox thing. That's so wild. The one who paid 3 mana to get into his hand. That's classic Magic. We're just looking at each other with nothing on the board. You love to see it. Look at me hitting lands and everything. I guess I can buy the Lurus and hold up Essence Scatter. Yeah, that's fine. Don't think I want to draw cards. Plays a big creature, I scatter the Essence is the plan. No, that's not a creature, that's a spell. And it's Mystical Dispute back. So I guess not drawing those cards was a mistake. I mean, technically I can cast this for 0, yeah? Makes less the opponent pays 3. It's 1, 2, 3, and I'd have 3, wouldn't I? Should be alright to do then. I can also just do this and kill it. Don't know if a 4/4 is really going to help me. Or I could play Lurus. Could play Lurus and Thieves Guild and start going that way. I don't think I've got the counters to hold that open though. If I cast this, I don't have Essence Scatter, so I guess we'll just kill it. Okay. So it's just like effectively a counter spell anyway. If I cast these 3, I still hold open Essence Scatter. Sweet. He can counter if he wishes. Need to get that counter in his hand anyway. Chose not to. Hit Swamp. Can't cast Merfolk because it stops Essence Scatter. Scries. And we'll see how we do. Kinda turned into like a very late game matchup considering I had nothing. No gas early. Nothing at all. Only for 3 this turn, eh? Seems worse. Get the Mystical Disputes back. Being a counter gamer. So what do we go for? Play Lil Mage. Take this creature. Take a 3/3, seems worse. Play Lurus. Yeah, we have mana for it, why not? And it leads into the Agadeem's Awakening play. Neutralize. Okay. Still in my... Okay. If you get these counters out your way anyway. This means the next time I can play Agadeem's. Shark Typhoon hardcast as well. Which sadly is probably the game, so I'm just going to concede here. Didn't get my own counter spells. He certainly had his. Yeah. Shark Typhoon's an end game winning card. Oh, I thought we'd be going 4 straight wins, but looks like we're not. So we're 3 wins, 2 losses at the moment. Let's see if we can get 4 wins, 2 losses. Currently waiting. Long queues today in the play queue. Versus Lamaxa. Okay. I think we start with Temple and do nothing. Yeah. Scry. Removal's potentially fine. Then next turn we can play Swamp, Thieves Guild, Windrobber. And get the mill on the go. And that's 4. Up against potentially Mono Red, potentially Gruul. Oh, it's Rakdos. Rakdos Sacrifice. Right, Lewis. And they'll just attack with both. There shouldn't be any red flash. Sadly, once again, we've got quite a few late game cards here. Opponent scoops. Alright, well, it was a fun day of playing Rogues. I've never played them before. I have to say it. I see why people play them. It seems like a competitive deck. Always seems to be able to play the game. Whereas with certain games, certain decks, you're like, I don't know if I get to do anything in particular this game. Like if you just get turn 1 removed, turn 2 removed, turn 3 removed as aggro, you're just kind of sitting there twiddling your thumbs. But with Rogues, you seem to have a lot of refill opportunities, a lot of like card draw, a lot of counter spells, a lot of removal. Yeah, everything seems good. I can see why people play it. But yeah, that's me for today. So I appreciate you tuning in on YouTube. All the best, boys. Cheers.